Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at being pirates who don't do anything, but mostly we're poor at making art. I'm Isaac.
And my name is Benj. And today, our theme is the pirates who don't do anything.
Is it a theme or like a title?
Title, theme.
Theme is like you can go anywhere with it, you know?
Well,
like
don't we go anywhere with
Well,
it?
we do, but it has to have that title.
Well, I mean, sometimes we even kind of change the title.
Maybe
Like,
calling
if
it
we
a
make a pun, we sometimes...
maybe calling it a theme is better. Like, you know, it's like it's in the realm of this, as long as you're close-ish, or you go off on your own direction, you know. I think a lot of the times when people look at our art and they look at the title, they are confused, and I think that's good, because that's how.
Isn't
Isn't
all art supposed to confuse you?
I think that's how it is. You go into any gallery, and the painting is like, what Frederick was thinking one summer day on spring April 1903, and you're looking at the painting, and it's like a water droplet. You're like, what? That's a really long, confusing title for what Frederick was thinking. What was? Yeah.
Or the thing with most art is it's bad.
It is.
Like obviously our art is poor.
Our art is very poor.
But most art, like Picasso, that's not good.
No, he was bad.
Any 5-year-old could accidentally like if a 5-year-old drew exactly what he drew, you'd be like, you did it wrong.
I think there's an important distinction between bad and poor. We're poor in that our skill is poor. You know, with technical ability of us as artists is sorely lacking. But I will also argue that you want that because it makes it good.
Yes.
You know?
Because there's kind of two styles of art, right? There's poorly done bad art like Picasso. Then there's just realistic art.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, that's impressive, but could have just taken a picture.
Yeah, I mean, it was impressive 500 years ago.
Yeah, back before pictures existed.
Yeah, it served a purpose ish.
Yeah.
Even though they were fake. They're lies. They're
and
do you really think that peasant was dressed in that, holding a golden chicken and a scepter? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we came about and showed what actual, real, true art
This is the only true art.
Because it's not just bad.
No.
And it's not just realistic.
No, it's also poor.
Yes.
And it's also in pen, which, as everybody knows, is the best medium. Because here's the thing. Other mediums just don't make sense. I think the goal of most mediums is for you to not realize that was the medium. You know, I was watching a video, because I get recommended art videos all the time by the algorithm, and it was like, this painting's real good because they painted it and you can't see brush strokes. They invented a way to paint without you realizing it was paint. And I'm like, well, then what's the point?
Yeah.
You know? If it's a painting, well, first of all, just don't do it.
Yeah.
But at least don't try to trick us.
Right.
You know?
Everyone looks at us, our art, and it's like, that squid ink there on that piece of paper.
Plain as black and white. Yeah, see, I was going to say plain as day, but, it's black and white.
Yeah.
You know? And that's the way it used to be, and that's the way we're bringing it back to. If you don't remember the invention of color, it's probably because you're young, like us.
Yeah.
We've grown up in an all-color world, but you go ask your grandpappy, and it'd be like, back in my day, everything was black and white. And he'll show you a picture from that time period, and you'll be like, oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You know? Like Abraham Lincoln. Go look at his photos, back before color was invented.
Yeah. And now some people, you'll go ask them and be like, pictures were black and white, but life was color. That's because their memories were altered when color was invented.
It's a sad thing.
Happened to a lot of them.
Yep, but we've uncovered the truth, and we try to bring you the truth in pen and squid ink drawings, because that's what real artists do. They challenge the status quo of the art community, and we've discovered real poor art in the original medium. Well, not the original medium. Ballpoint pens haven't always existed. The perfected medium.
I mean, if you must use quill and squid ink,
it's true.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong.
I
with
was
that.
Yeah.
It's been perfected. We're not against improvements here.
No.
Maybe one day someone will invent something better than a ballpoint pen. I can't imagine such a thing.
I mean,
but
a ball is perfectly round.
yeah, you can use a ballpoint pen upside down.
Yeah. You know,
right side up.
You know that thing that they have in Europe somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
It's the roundest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know that it's beautiful. In case you didn't know this, it's the most perfectly round thing.
Isaac's been obsessed with this since we were children.
You know it. I think at a young age it was building towards me becoming a ballpoint pen artist because I remember as a wee lad watching this documentary on the roundest thing in the world, and it inspired me because it's so beautiful. And it's perfectly round. I don't remember what it's made out of, metal of some kind. It's the thing that they use to define what a kilogram is, because that ball is so perfectly perfect that it by definition is a kilogram. So all kilograms that are measured in the world, that's their baseline. But what I'm trying to say about this is I have an announcement for a new life goal. I want to make a ballpoint pen out of it.
Okay.
It's
real heavy ballpoint
It's considered priceless, the thing. But that's okay. We'll just get a really fancy squid to pair it with and some real nice plastic.
Yep.
And, marry them all up. Like glue them together. And, that's my new life goal as an artist.
We should start making pens. Because, see, there's a few problems with this thing. One, it's European.
Okay, that is a problem.
Who cares about kilograms?
Maybe we'll make a perfect pound.
Yeah, like we should make the roundest, something that's even rounder.
Ooh,
than that.
Yeah,
like
because that's what America does, right?
To the atomic level, it's round.
We take
the
best thing Europe's ever done, and we're like, but we can do it better.
Yeah, make it exactly a pound. Yeah. Make it so round that it makes that thing look bumpy.
They'll throw it out basically in shame.
And
those Europeans.
And then we mass produce it and make pens out of it.
Right? We'll be like, yours isn't special because everyone has a pound pen.
A pound pen.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
It's exactly a pound.
Pound pen.
It's pretty big.
Which, I mean, like, if you think about that, that's quite heavy. But, like, it's also going to be, like, think about round ball.
Enough.
How heavy does
a kilogram would be hard to write with. A pound, you could move that pretty easily.
And it would be like a good workout routine.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is for like everyday use.
No,
you'd have to
this
get pretty
is your
big
workout pen.
This is your workout pen,
This is the
making America healthy.
This is the disciplinary pen. Like I need you to write this sentence 100 times with the pound pen.
I just look forward to the day we walk into gyms and there's like the ballpoint pen class that we're leading.
Right.
We'll revolutionize the exercise world.
Yeah.
Everyone will be able
to their wrists worked out.
Everyone will be able to identify Americans by their super beefy dominant arm.
and wrist. The wrist is real.
Yeah. People will be like snapping regular pens every time someone hands them one. Yeah, right? It'll be like everyone has to use one of these.
The pen will probably end up being more than a pound.
It will.
But just the ball is a pound.
Yeah.
Then like you make the whole pen out of like tungsten.
And squid ink is
or something.
And squid ink is not light. It's a thick.
How small? Liquid. Like if you got the densest material and like you tungsten? Made a sphere out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like how big would this pen have to be?
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. How big would a 1 pound sphere of tungsten be?
Because, like, that's how big just the ball and the point of the pen is.
More. There's so much math that just happens.
Shouldn't it just be, like, density? Like...
Look at, like, the formula. There's, like, wavy lines and...
Yeah, I guess you have to figure out
letters and pi and...
To figure out density.
But it says... oh gosh, imagine showing this to like a teacher in the 90s and them just like dying on the spot because they're like, you won't always have a calculator, sit through algebra, and you're like,
not only do we always have a calculator, but it can explain to us how to do it
in half a second. 3.6 centimeter diameter.
Centimeter?
Yeah, I know.
Tell me that it's something I understand.
1.4 inches. For all you Americans like us, I know. I'm like, I can't picture that. That's barely an inch. It's not even an inch and a half.
Yeah, but like that's how big the line will be.
Yeah.
Like that's how thick. That's how thick the lines will be that you're drawing with this pen. Is there something?
Give me directions for turning that into a ballpoint pen.
Is there something?
All right, company has begun.
Is there something denser than tungsten?
I mean, like,
let's use like uranium.
Oh well, that's an idea. That. I don't know what it would. I think the ink would also glow in the dark. It'd be, very squiddy.
But
some squids glow in the dark.
It could be quite a bit smaller, I think.
Well, I'll start doing the math, and by me doing the math, I mean I'll ask some super
someone else
computer to do the math.
I'm gonna start drawing my picture here. Pirates who don't do anything. That's what we're drawing.
ChatGPT, first of all, gave me directions on how to turn that into a ballpoint pen, step by step. Yeah, it was like 22 steps, but it has practical notes at the end because it's like, oh, they're gonna do it. We know them. It says machining tungsten is not very realistic at home, so we're gonna need a tungsten blacksmith. No. It says a 1 pound pen would be very tiring to write with, but impressive as a conversation piece. You know what else is impressive as a conversation piece? Those eyebrows. If someone walks into a room with those eyebrows, people are like, let's stop our conversation and go have a conversation with that guy about his face hair. Think about it. Eyebrows are rarely a term of conversation for men, especially. Women, they're like, oh, you've plucked them quite well.
Is that what they say?
Men, the only reason you might have a man...
I thought they said...
Oh, they're getting longer. It's amazing.
I thought they said them eyebrows are on fleek.
Well, they do say that, but I was working up to that. Men, the only reason they might talk about their eyebrows is if they're on the fleek. See, I was going best. Now I have to come up with something new. No, but seriously, men would only talk about their eyebrows if one burned off. They're like,
and even then, they probably wouldn't even notice.
I mean, I would notice if you came in and your eyebrows were gone.
Would you?
Let's try it. Sometime in the next 2 years, I want you to just burn off an eyebrow or two, and we'll see
if you notice.
I notice.
Okay.
Oh, that was not a really long wispy eyebrow. It was a hat that perfectly lines up with the eyebrow.
Yeah.
So at some angles, people can be like, hang on, does that guy have a really long eyebrow? Nope, just a really cool one. This is already maybe my favorite face you've ever drawn. You need to draw more nose first people with beards and pirate hats.
Yeah, normally if they have...
Most pirates don't put... Like, what is that? You've drawn an upside-down R on their hat. That turned into a mop. Is that a mop?
No, it's a bone.
Oh, okay.
It's like
amazing how close mops and skull and crossbones look.
It's just not a very good bone, but that's okay.
Kind of looks like the one from Halo. Legendary. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm referencing there, I'm not referencing Angels. I'm referencing the Human versus Alien video game on Xbox. That's right. Yeah, that's
right. The one and only Human versus Alien.
You know the one.
It's called Halo.
It's called Halo. Yeah, if you've ever seen a Human versus Alien video game, odds are good, like 100% that it was Halo.
100%. Like what about?
Why are you drawing a hunchback pirate?
Hunchback. This is our.
Oh, he's a hunch arm pirate.
Yeah.
The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. That was a great song. You know? I love it in these videos when like I'm talking about something and I'm like, I'm sure I was making a point about something 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And then I looked at your pirate and lost all sense of what was happening in the world. And now there's probably someone at home that's like, is he going to finish making that point he was just making?
Real important.
It was real important. And he just like abandoned it. He was talking about that pen for so long and then just like he gave up. Oh.
Yeah. Because at one point, this guy's arm.
Oh, I like how his collar is like just floating. Oh, okay. You could have just drawn a line and
he's got like cuffs.
Yeah, I get it. But one cuff is like flared and one cuff is like perfectly lined up with the sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot help but think that top arm also kind of looks like a cannon. Like, your blunderbuss arm. Like, I don't know.
Where you were at one point looking up
tungsten and uranium and
you were gonna look up
ballpoint pens.
Like
ChatGPT's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm making.
How small could you make a uranium?
How small?
Ballpoint.
Okay, I'll ask. How small of a sphere could you make out of uranium that weighs 1 pound? It's gonna be another big math equation. I just know. It's taking a longer to think about this one because less people ask this question on the internet. You know, there's like a couple, like it's like contacting the FBI. I'm on 2 lists now for asking this. Still doing the math. Okay, so it's a difference of 3. Hang on, where's tungsten again? What did I say? 3.6. This is also 3.6. In fact, uranium would be slightly bigger by 1/100th of a centimeter. That's 1/10 of a millimeter. Yeah. No, it would be bigger. It would be bigger.
So uranium is less dense than tungsten?
I mean, if you can believe the overcomplicated math of it would be slightly bigger.
I believe it. I wouldn't have guessed.
What's the most dense material I could realistically make a ballpoint pen ball out of? I'm asking important questions to the internet here, so you don't have to.
Yeah, we all know you.
Oh, hang on! Your guy has decapitated another pirate.
He's not decapitated
with his handless sleeves.
Oh,
wait, is that an arm?
Yeah.
This pirate's way smaller.
He is way smaller. He's not the captain. Did you ever play a video game? Captain's always the biggest.
I mean, that is oddly true.
That's how he becomes captain. For being the biggest.
Oh, it's given me like... I ask this and it's like, well, here's what you could make it safely out of. I don't want that.
Safely? What kind of loser is ChatGPT?
How dense would... Wait. How big would a 1 pound sphere of iridium be? It recommended iridium platinum alloy, in case you're all curious at home. He just like keeps a small, what is that, a pirate boy, but also an old man? Like, he was the cabin boy, so he never grew up. He just grew old, you know?
Yeah.
What in the heck is that? What is that? It's like a very small bundle of grapes.
No, it's just a guy.
What am I looking at? That's a man? You went eyes, nose, and eyebrows? And what are those 2 lines? Did the pen mess up already?
No, it's just they're worried lines.
Okay, but like an iridium ball would be 3.3 centimeters. We're talking about like the difference between 3.3 and 3.6. Or 1.32 inches. We're talking 4 1/100ths of an inch. No, 8 1/100ths of an inch difference. Well, we got to start using iridium, which I don't know about you. I've seen tungsten. Never been down to Home Depot and they're like, would you like a iridium screw. I don't know that they sell tungsten screws, but interesting stuff.
So what you're saying is tungsten. The answer.
I mean, like, I don't know. All these are platinum is up there, but a pound of platinum. I don't know if that's in the budget. The finance team forgot what they were called. We never talked to them. They're just like freaking out over there. And
like, they're promising them the most expensive thing in the world.
They're like, do you know how much a pound of tungsten and a pound of iridium and a pound of platinum costs? Poor artists. We've never paid the finance team.
No.
At this point, it's just funny.
Money from
them. Right? It's finance in that they finance us, not and they do our finances. It's a win-win for us, really.
Mm-hmm.
See, that one looks like a small Muppet boy, next to his grandfather, who also is clearly what's the guy's name at the Alamo? Yeah, it's like a raccoon skin hat. What? Oh, what's his name? American history is screaming a name into my head that's also empty. His name was... Who was that guy at the Alamo? I'm asking ChatGPT, not just shouting it to the audience. Yeah. Davy Crockett. That's aged Davy Crockett. You thought he died at the Alamo? He was kidnapped by pirates who kept him as a boy.
As a boy.
I've never seen such a combination of old little man and that one's wearing a backwards. The boy next to him is wearing a backwards baseball cap. What is this? This guy. Okay, you've managed 3 amazing hats. You have Davy Crockett, coon skin hat. You have boy in a backwards ball cap. Then your guy on the left is Robin Hood hat. He's got the quintessential Robin Hood hat. Yep. You have 4 of the most iconic hats. Just bam on your, and I'm pretty sure all of them are supposed to be the same hat. They're all supposed to be pirate hats, right? You have the pirate ball player, the pirate from the Alamo, and the pirate from Nottingham.
They're all pirate hats.
Sherwood Forest pirate. He's just like a confused Robin Hood boy. What is this pirate collecting? It's like Bill and Ted. He's going through time and just kidnapping tiny little people from all different places throughout history.
Yeah.
And making them... Is this what you were talking about earlier? And making them take notes? I will not cut off the captain's hands again. I will not cut off the captain's hands.
This guy's not wearing a hat.
Oh, he must be the supervisor. He also has no room for a mouth. Just like a potato with a face. I would be willing to bet anything that they just carved him out of a potato. What is that? What? He's giving him a feather? Oh, it's a girl. What is that? Is it a sheep? It's got a sheep face. And a sheep ear. Oh, wait, no, that's the gap and that's an arm. Oh, I was seeing it so weird. I just saw it the right way. Those drawings, you're like, oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
I see it the way I think you intended it. Otherwise, it's a sheep girl with, like, Goldilocks hair that becomes her body.
Mm-hmm.
The guy has no clothes. Are they all naked? Or are they all wearing turtleneck sweaters?
Turtleneck sweaters is the answer.
What is happening? The pirates who don't do anything. Oh, man. That's a great song, though. Do you remember when we were little? Someone was like, hey, you 3 boys, us 2 and your older brother, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should sing this song for us for entertainment.
Pretty sure it's just Joe's idea.
Someone was like, you guys should sing it, and you and I were like, we don't know the words. You remember this?
Yep.
You remember what Joe told us to just mouth over and over and over again?
I remember that.
Yeah, okay.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. He said, "Don't worry, guys. You don't have to know the words. Just with your lips, say the word watermelon over and over and over again." So there's this video somewhere in your parents' attic. Your dad probably has a big box. Oh gosh, they made the anchor a human. What is that? Oh. He's like a rainbow and a cloud with eyes. Why is there a rainbow man? He anthropomorphized a rainbow and given it a beanie or a fedora or a, dare I say, I don't even know. Oh, it's so gross. It's a crying rainbow potato. Anyway, somewhere there's a video. That's what I mean. Your drawings are so distracting. There's a video somewhere of you, me, and your older brother singing. Hope you can hear the air quotes. That song. And if you watch it, Joe is doing a great job. He's like 3 years older than us, and he's just like mouthing every word. It looks like he's singing it. And you and I are there like awkwardly just like watermelon, 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 watermelon. And you can tell in the video that our lips are not doing words that are in the song.
Yeah.
I remember that so vividly from so many. I remember it was like in your upstairs hall, right by the stairs we filmed it for some reason, outside your room. What is that on the left?
Well, he's crying.
No, he's not.
So
no,
many tears.
he is leaking a rainbow. It's like a Skittles commercial over there.
It's just drops of water.
Why is Robin Hood mixed with the table? His shirt is the table. Like,
which one?
Robin Hood, the one in the middle. His shirt just is like he is the table. They're setting things on his enormously wide stomach. And no wonder he looks like that. And the rest of them are so upset. His shirt just is the table. What is happening here? This looks like the pirates who are doing something weird, not the pirates that are doing nothing. Oh my gosh. Great song, though, The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. You should go stop this video and listen to it on repeat. The Veggie Tales, The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, you know? They have such a rich culture. Anyway, yeah, it's just, you know, we got Larry and Pa Grape and Mr. Lunt. Make up the, I think it's worded, the infamous gang of scallywags.
Oh, is that what they are?
I think that's what the lyrics say. The pirates who don't do anything. And they just, you know, they launch into song about how they don't do anything. They just stay at home and lie around, and if you ask them to do anything, they'll just tell you they don't do anything. I think, oh, he grew a hand and a book.
Yeah.
What is this? Because they're doing something. I don't even understand your crying guy. He's like crying into, what are those?
What are what?
Whatever those those things on the
He
desk.
used to have a hook.
You mean because it's easier to draw than a hand? I think everyone should have hooks in drawings, not in real life, because then it's hard to grip a ballpoint pen. Although, I will say, if you and I had to lose a hand to whatever pirates lose hands to, crocodiles, you know, I wouldn't have a hook. They'd know me as Ballpoint the Pirate. Captain Ballpoint.
Ballpoint the Pirate.
Yeah, Captain Ballpoint, because I'd have a ballpoint pen where my hand used to be. Maybe I'd have 5 of them. That'd be cool, right? Like a skeleton hand out of ballpoint pens. Tungsten ones, so when I slapped you with it, it would actually have some heft. You know? And then anyone's like, do you have a pen? I could just take one of my fingers off with my good hand and give them my, you know, make sure I get my pointer finger back. You know, if I was feeling angsty, I'd remove everything but the ring finger. Because it looks like you're making a rude gesture with your hands, but it's actually just your ring finger. You know, that thing that kids do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not actually, doing the bad finger thing. It's my ring finger, see? I was being, delightful. They're not actually being delightful. Kids, don't do things.
It doesn't matter what finger you're using. If you mean it as a rude gesture, it's a rude gesture.
I don't think you can do a thumbs up rude. Well, no,
if
you
you're
can.
being rude about it.
You can be like sarcastic about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that counts.
Yeah. It's the meaning behind it.
Can you do any finger in a good way then? Can you give a good thumbs down? If it's all just like the intent behind it, it means I could flip somebody off and be like, no, you misunderstood. I meant it as a kindness.
Yeah, but
or is there like a social connotation to this?
Can you think of that situation where you mean it as a kindness?
No, I cannot. But I'll come up with one.
I mean, lots of people point with their middle finger, and if you were pointing at like $1 million, someone would probably
here's your brand new car.
Yeah,
and just
pointed with your middle finger. I think most people would be perfectly.
I think people wouldn't even notice. I mean, they would notice because it's like a thing you notice. Well, anytime someone points with their middle finger, you're like, I noticed that, and you usually point it out to him later. Like our pastor did it one time in a sermon, accidentally. He was counting, and he counting down, and for whatever reason, the one was his middle finger because he counted down really wrong. And we just everyone in the whole sermon just was like, no, what was that? In unison. Okay, explain your drawing because I'm so lost. You do have an incredible looking pirate, though. His gang of, dare I say, ruffians, scallywags is lacking. You have Gumby as one of them. The fourth guy in is just Gumby in his world. He's just one piece. His hair, his head. It's not like a bald head. It's wavy like hair. It's like a weird. Okay, so explain for everyone, please.
Okay, so basically, these are pirates. And
all of them?
Yeah.
Oh,
and they used to steal gold and stuff out in the high seas, but the gold ran dry. So now they're stealing intellectual property by copying down books and selling them.
They're boring pirates.
But none of the pirates know how to read, so they're not doing anything. They're just sitting there, disguised captains, just yelling at them, copy this book.
The gold... That's not a pirate accent. The gold ran dry. So get you to stealing this intellectual property. And he's like, but we can't read. Because he's going through puberty, that one. Still. Yeah.
Yeah, but none of them can read. They're pirates. They didn't need to read until now.
Of course not, because intellectual property is not as the reason pirates are stealing treasure is because they can't read.
Yeah.
Little known fact. That's why schools are always pushing kids to read.
Yeah. So
they're worried about pirates.
Intellectual property.
Yeah, because if you never learned to read, what would you be?
A pirate.
And if I never learned to read, right? That's the.
What else could I be?
Yeah, that's why they're you need. That's why they really don't care much about you after you learn how to read in school. You ever notice that?
Now that everyone knows how to read, there are still pirates. They just steal intellectual property.
Yeah, right? They're the ones who didn't graduate high school. That's the new not being able to read. Because pretty much everyone knows how to read.
It's you still can't get a job. But
yeah.
But you could read, so...
And...
You still become a pirate.
And I think it's transitioning again. It's you only have a degree? Your degree didn't also come with a decade of experience? Pirates.
Yeah, pirates.
That's going to be our only option. Everyone's going to be a pirate soon.
You steal a book, you copy it, and you sell it in international waters.
Also, why is that what pirates are doing? Because that's the worst pirate plan.
But it happened. This is history.
I see it happening. Oh, are you talking about the rich history of why we still call stealing intellectual property, such as music and movies, as pirating? Oh, do regale the audience.
So this is exactly what happened.
There was pirate children's sweatshops.
Yeah. They're like, well,
They all wrote
property.
they all wrote on the fattest pirate's belly.
People would write books, and then a pirate would be like, I can steal a book, and they would copy it, and then they would sell it in international waters.
Hmm.
You know, because it's like, well, is it illegal? Like if I wrote a book in America, and then someone takes that book and sells it in China, it's like, is it even mine, or is it theirs?
Yeah, I just learned recently that like there are different publishers in the United States and Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get a book published in the U.S., you have to like find a publisher in the U.K. to do it, because England and the United States still hate each other apparently.
Yeah,
just intellectually.
And then it's even more so in like China and stuff.
Well, they just steal everything, don't they?
Yeah.
Like
so
there is no copyright law that's held to.
So it's like.
Yeah, we can get cheap Legos, and
then you go on international.
And by Legos, I mean ballpoint pens.
Then you go into international waters, and it's like, well, now no country's laws.
Are there international waters still? Like, I feel like every country kind of like swooped in.
Mm-hmm.
If not, we should pick up some. You know,
pick up some international waters.
Yeah, in squid-infested zone.
Yeah,
like this square right here.
This is
two poor artists square.
Mm-hmm.
You know. If you catch any squid here, you gotta give us the ink.
Yeah, you can keep the meats.
We just want the ink. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Think of all the plastic we could harvest, too, that just floats through our, little zone. We could turn it into pens.
Yeah.
If there's any tungsten, it's probably sunk down. We'll have to go... Yeah, like I'm saying, everything there you need to make a ballpoint pen could be in our little square of international waters.
Mm-hmm. It probably is.
Probably right now. I wonder how you acquire. Is there like a form?
A square of water?
Yeah, you're like, we'll keep it pirate free. You just give it to us. You know? But then we'll secretly become ink pirates.
Yeah. Because
stopping every ship.
Our water.
Yeah, I'll be like, "Arr, give us your ink."
And your intellectual property.
Yay. It could work.
Yep.
It's not like a good plan like opening a hotel or anything.
No,
you know.
Not that good. We could open a hotel on our square of water.
I cannot get over these pirates. Your one pirate's super cool looking. I like him. Bookbeard, they call him. Bookbeard the intellectual. Not because he's actually intellectual, but because he steals intellectual property.
Yeah, he also doesn't know how to read.
He's just pretending, you know. Like, they could have just written anything, and he would have believed them until he went to sell it. I think they just all look like I would feel if I was like, I'm joining a pirate crew. Arr. And they're like, well, you better get your copy in books, boys. In international waters. I'd be like, all their faces combined would be mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so many flavors of confused and disappointed. The guy on the left is just had it. He's just had too much.
Mm-hmm.
I like that you have represented so many hats. Pirate hat up top, bottom right, Davy Crockett. Little boy's got a ball cap, Robin Hood, invisible hat. And the guy on the left kind of looks like when you see like Galileo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to describe that hat other than it's like, go look up a picture of Galileo and he's wearing that hat.
Right.
You know? An astronomer hat.
I think
the worst kind.
I think we should see what you came up with. Well, actually, I should save this.
What I've come up with. Oh, yes. I hate it when you do a good drawing that I like. I'm like, now I have to try.
Does this count as one of those times?
It does. I like your drawing. I like it for all the wrong reasons, which make it right. Pirates who don't do anything. They never swab the poop deck. In case you're wondering why we're doing this drawing this week, by the way, it's because I was recently in Boston, and I'm going to leave it at that. But when I was in Boston, I was on a ship. A pirate ship. Actually, it was not a pirate ship. It was called the Mayflower. The Mayflower 2, which is, kind of on the nose, but it's a ship that is like they built it exactly the same way as the Mayflower.
I thought you were just gonna leave it at that.
Well, I am. I'm not going to tell you anything more except for the story. I was on a ship, not in Boston, believe it or not. This was in Mayflower Land, which is called Plymouth.
Mm-hmm.
I was going somewhere with this story. There was ink. There was
Mayflower 2.
Mayflower 2. Oh, while I was on the Mayflower 2, they were like telling us all about the ship, like this is how they steered back when, they still thought the Earth was sort of round, but probably flat, Back when
what period was that?
The Pilgrims.
Pilgrims knew it was round.
Well, I mean, they were like discovering it.
They weren't.
It was in their lifetime. They lived a lot longer back then.
Columbus is the one that some people attribute to that, and he was before then.
I think they knew before then. But the
and
point...
Columbus, they all knew it was round. He was just saying that it was smaller.
There's a great point to this story, so let me just make it. I was on this ship, and they were explaining things, and out of the corner of my ear, I overheard one of the people that works on the Mayflower, I guess you call them the crew. They were like, and that's why it's called the poop deck. And I so badly wanted to know why it's called the poop deck, but you can't just walk over to a grown man surrounded by tourists and be like, hang on, I heard you mention poop deck. Could you back it up a little bit? Because I'm real interested. You can't be like a poop deck enthusiast.
Yeah. I've studied every poop related joke there is.
And I need to know the origins of said thing up there in the sail area, and I still don't know because I didn't want to go back and ask. It was embarrassing.
He probably, it probably wasn't. He wasn't telling them the real reason. Telling them a joke.
I think maybe that's true, right? Maybe I just missed a really good joke that I could have been telling everybody right now. Instead, you get this super interesting story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Earth being round thing, Aristotle knew it was round.
I'm sorry I've offended you.
It was. People have known it was round for a real long time.
Have they though?
Real long time.
Have they though?
Yeah.
Pirate hats.
Oh, so you're drawing a pirate also.
It seemed like the right thing to do, which I know is weird.
But will this pirate be doing anything?
Well, of course not. Your pirates were busy doing nothing.
They were real upset that they were doing nothing, but they were doing nothing.
I think a true pirate who doesn't do anything is so proud of it they sing a song.
Perhaps.
There's like a level of pride. There you go. Nose first-ish.
Ish. I think this is a hat first.
Well, I mean, the face was...
you gave him a big nose. I don't know if this is nose first style.
I think it is.
Do nose first people even have eyelids to close? I've never seen them with the closed eye.
I mean, do you witness? That's not three noses. That's the nose and the mouth and... Ooh, that line did not work. Very square faced. Fix that though.
Yeah, I mean you can just give him hair, or you could do that.
Hair covers a multitude of sins. Ooh, but does it fix that ear? Probably not. It's just all hair now, I guess.
Yep, he's a hairy man.
What a compliment. Every man wants to hear that. Ladies.
I don't think that's true.
Well, no women want to hear it. Trust me.
That's true. But I don't know if men want to hear it either.
I mean, like, what? I think a true man.
Yeah. Now,
Because our society's like, women, you better,
did the ear just turn into hair?
I didn't like it, so yeah. It's up to interpretation at this point. It's got a real, like, that line messed up his whole head shape. His hat looks too small now.
The real compliment would be, my man, you cover a multitude of sins.
Yeah. But you can only say that to Jesus.
The hairiest man of them all.
Yeah, in the metaphorical sense. Oh, gosh.
People think it was his blood that covered a multitude of sins.
Heresy.
But it was his hair.
I mean, they always do draw him with a big old burly beard.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's probably because he followed the Jewish law.
Oh, that arm is so wrong. We'll come back to that arm. Maybe.
Oh, I think this guy's going to be a bit of a fatty.
Yeah, could you tell?
Just the way that arm curves.
Okay. Vests are tricky. Can you tell it's a vest? Okay, that's all I need to hear.
Sure.
The other
if it must be.
These are so tricky. Oh, that one's wavy.
Wow. What part of the arm is that?
Front, maybe.
Ooh. Where does it attach to?
Oh, I almost forgot the hand.
Is he wearing like a Letterman, like, school jacket?
It does kind of look that way, doesn't it? We'll give him a belt. Belts help the pirate look.
Are the sleeves connected?
Oh, look, the pen decided that there should be a dot there.
That's not a belt anymore. It's a belly button. It's a too short shirt.
The pen has spoken. And I like it. Good job, pen. You did your thing. You did it well. You know. I'll give him some horizontal stripes. That always helps.
It makes it look like his arms are bare and those are hair. And he's just wearing cuffs and a vest. With no. But then you can see his belly button. So that,
no, it does look like that.
I don't understand. I don't know what I'm looking at.
That's okay.
Oh, what's that?
It's a knee. I think.
Oh, it's so short-legged.
Oh, when you're...
This guy's proportions are...
When you're up a certain...
Are quite something.
Oh, that went the wrong way. Let's go that way too. There's a little...
Oh. This guy is so weird looking.
I like him. Don't you?
He's so awkward looking.
Well, yeah, he's a pirate.
Like, if this guy waddled on up to me, you know what he does isn't called walking.
No, it's there's more effort. You're like, something's wrong with the way he walks, you know? Maybe if
I would just, like, I would have to just ignore him.
Well, that's not nice.
Like, get away. Like, just...
How mean?
I couldn't be in his presence is what I'm saying.
I'm realizing that shading on this vest is not going to help. But it's too late.
Yep, you can't not do it now. I don't understand.
Oh, the pen. You don't understand his shirt?
Yeah.
Well, it was gonna be fine until the pen gave him a belly button.
Okay, but why is it striped?
Oh, he just has a striped shirt. This is like
it's not really striped. It's like...
it's artistically striped. Lazily striped.
What kind of pirate's wearing an artistically striped shirt?
What kind of pirate are you thinking of?
like I can imagine them wearing like a striped shirt, like Smee. But like,
well, he picked it up. I mean, it's just whatever you come across. At your local bodega. Probably thrifted it off of, another pirate. If you ever wondered why pirates' outfits look so pieced together, it's just, I think they just acquire like 50 different things from 50 different pirates. They're like a charcuterie board of fashion.
Is that how it works?
Okay. Shading in of the vest did nothing for him.
He's just such a weirdo looking guy.
I know. Isn't it great? Okay. Yeah, sure.
What is this you staring on?
Part of his ship, which is really hard to tell when the pen doesn't like pirate ships, apparently.
Ugh.
Okay. Pirate ship. Oh my gosh, Pen. Just calm yourself. I know I'm towards the bottom of the page and you don't like it down there. It's cold.
This is such a weird looking.
I know.
Let's just like standing on a tiny little.
It's a boat, like a rope, like not the big boat, like the go ashore mateys boat,
right?
Make sure you tie it to the dock, or else it won't be there when you get back. They're like, thanks, Mom, and then he shoots him because he's a pirate. Like Blackbeard.
That all sounds like doing stuff.
That's not what these pirates do. Woohoo! That's a nose and a half.
That's a nose. That's a guy's nose. Are those eyes? Those are guy's eyes. Oh. Is it a goblin? Did he come across a goblin?
It's a woman. It's hard to tell, I know. Better?
No. Just a wispy-haired goblin that needs a cut. A little trim.
Maybe I'll give her a dress.
Oh, I think turning this into a female is cruel and unusual.
Oh, gosh.
What's this?
Dress.
What?
It went so much worse than I planned.
This is the worst person.
Maybe I can help her.
Is that the arm? Is it just coming out of the stomach? Just straight out?
I really don't know. Well, that helped.
What helped? What show me this help that you're seeing?
It helped. Her eyes are really.
The eyes are the.
Maybe the part I find.
I mean, those beady little eyes definitely.
I don't know how to fix her.
No, you need to change everything about her.
No, don't say that. She's beautiful.
There's not a single part of her that is redeemable.
That's not nice. True, but not nice.
I mean, her pie. How is she holding that? It's just like on the tips of her fingers.
It's like one of those birds you get at like every touristy place that like you balance it on one finger.
So it's like really heavy on that side of the pie.
Yeah, it's
covered in gunpowder that side.
The lid lead. It's like, it's like the pie tins they would have. We take for granted. I've been meaning to talk about this. We take for granted our
Granite.
Our granite is because like back everything now is equally the weight is equally distributed properly.
Mm-hmm.
You buy like a granite slab for your countertop.
Mm-hmm.
Every inch of that countertop is like the same depth and the same width and the same weight ish.
Mm-hmm.
You buy a pie tin today, and like the whole thing is like a pressed piece of stainless steel or aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
It's equally distributed. Back in the day, pie tins were just whatever your local blacksmith whipped up in his spare time. You think pie tins were a priority? No, he rush ordered that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a chance he's like, I've hammered out this side. I'm just going to leave the extra, over there on the left.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a unbalanced pie tin. You can still bake a pie in it. So he's like, why are you complaining, ma'am? And her pie tin is just forward, and in this case, backward heavy.
But I think they would have cared because one, pies are important. And two, if it's not equally distributed weight-wise, then it's also not going to be equally distributed heat-wise. And that would be a problem. You want your pies to be cooked evenly and well.
You just learn how to cook in yours.
And tell me the historical one blacksmith
Who made pie tins?
who didn't want a good pie.
I think if it was for his own wife, everyone knows that a blacksmith wife has the best pie tin in town.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's getting pies from that.
Yeah.
It's how you could tell if a blacksmith was unfaithful in his relationship.
If he gave a better pie tin to
If someone else in town, some other woman, starts showing off her equally balanced pie tin,
Right.
there's trouble in that marriage.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the old saying comes from. Don't trust a man who makes two perfectly balanced pie tins.
Was that the old saying?
Well, I'm paraphrasing. It's in Latin, the original. It's like et tu, don't trust. Equally.
It's like the high ups in society were saying this.
Yeah. Because they knew,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like if you were rich enough, you could hire a man. You'd get it in writing that he wasn't, having an affair with your wife. Because everyone would be like, oh, you're not a blacksmith and you have an equally balanced pie tin. I see what kind of family you are.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd be like, no, we have this writ of tin. Pie tin, that is. And they'd frame it. They'd put it in the entrance of their house.
Mm-hmm.
So that you'd be like, oh, you have an equally balanced pie tin, but I see now it's because you're rich. Not because the blacksmith has been, here.
What hand gesture are you doing?
It's like a shame finger. uh-uh. But anyway, we can tell that this pirate. Sorry, I looked into your eyes. I'm not saying that like the Salem witch trials were good, but like if you had this woman, like if you didn't know the whole pie tin history and you saw this woman and you're like, what is that? It must be a witch, right?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look human.
A human can't
And
look this way.
she can't possibly hold a pie that way. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like not saying arrest her and burn her at the stake or anything. Not that they did that in Salem. They never burned anybody at the stake.
It's true. There wasn't a single witch burning in Salem.
Nope. Lots of hangings.
Yes, lots of and there's witch burning now.
Yeah, but like not Salem. History facts. You've learned about tie pins. You've learned about pie tins. It's amazing how close those words are. Anyway, what you can see demonstrated in this picture is the job of pirates.
Mm-hmm.
They rate pies.
Yeah, that's why
That's why they're called
they're
pirates.
pirates.
Right?
Like what? What else would it mean? Like, you think pirate comes from, like, the word for thieving? Like, thief, steal? None of those words sound like pirate.
No, they don't. And as everybody knows, you've also learned how to tell today if your wife is being faithful.
No, wouldn't it be
500 years ago, your husband is being faithful.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if your wife suddenly procures a pie tin, it goes both ways, and you're like, how did you get a perfectly balanced pie tin, my dear?
We don't have that. We don't have
that kind of money.
Pie tin money.
Where's the writ of fidelity? You know, I guess that's the opposite of infidelity.
I guess it's probably not.
It's probably not. Where's your pie tin certificate, dear? You know, she's like, I swear I won it in the county fair. And they're like, we don't even have counties. What is a county? You know?
Yeah.
It's rough times in that marriage. Almost as rough as whatever this palm tree is going through. Oh. These spiky branches.
I mean, it's nowhere close to as rough as what that lady's going through, though.
This is like a winter palm.
That pirate. The fact that he's not just like killing that lady.
What does that mean? That sounds awful.
Well, he's a pirate.
Well, he's a pirate. He's not like, they don't kill, they rate your pies. And I mean, like, I know there's people at home who are screaming at their phone or TV set and like, he's doing something. Is rating a pie without even touching it really?
Yeah, like, he's not even eating the pie. He's not even looking at the pie.
Like, you might even think
he didn't even bother opening his eyes. He's just like, that'd be like the pirates who don't do anything do something. They sang a song. It's like, no, they sang a song about not doing anything. That doesn't count as doing anything.
No, it does not. Also, like, like if you have to inform the pirate that you're standing next to him, you're like, I'm here for my pie. He's like, oh, a perfectly unbalanced tin. How many years have you been married? It's going to last very long, I'm sure.
I think she would have to say, I have never been married.
There's desperate men.
But not that desperate.
No, you're right.
Like, looks aren't everything, right? Looks are, like, but if looks are 1% of importance.
I'm sorry I did this to you, woman.
She will not get married.
Like, you think, by the way, that this guy is, like, on a pirate ship?
Like, if personality is 99% of why someone gets married, and looks is just 1%, she is 100% unmarriable from that 1%.
We're quite cruel to this.
She's so hideous. Look at her. Look at her.
Man, you better hope no woman like this ever shows up married to you.
You mean a goblin like this?
Uh-huh. That is what I mean. By the way, you probably thought this guy was like in a pirate ship, didn't you? Nope, that's his hammock.
Is it attached to the other tree?
It's just like on the ground and attached to the tree.
Oh.
It's like a half.
Does that count as a hammock?
Here, I'll give it like a brace.
Is it a hammock if it's only...
It's a half hammock.
It's just tied to a tree, I feel
half hammock. You know how hard it is to find two trees perfectly spaced out? You get a half hammock.
Mm-hmm.
This is so much more realistic. We should go into the half hammock business.
Yeah. I mean, there's some truth to that. I'll admit, but it's not something that anyone's ever.
It's
invented.
Weird how like, oh, sorry, lady.
You don't need to be sorry to her.
That's so true. I guess the sea is out there somewhere. Maybe we'll have some clouds.
Her eyes are just on the top of her head, and they're so beady. Are those birds or clouds?
I'm not telling.
Well, now they're clouds.
Yeah, he's just like you. So this is like, what's he have on his? It's like a fork, not a trident. It's an actual fork. And you just bring him your pies.
Where's this fork?
On his hat.
Oh, on his hat. I was like, I'm looking around.
Oh, he doesn't eat the pies. I would be doing something. Your beautiful ladies of town and her come and bring pies to the pirate, and he rates them without doing anything. He just stands in his hammock. This guy was like in his hammock, and she's like, sir. Maybe he did see her. And he closed his eyes.
I think he doesn't even.
I think he doesn't even. Yeah.
I think he was sleeping in that hammock, and then this creature comes up to him, and he just kind of like raises up.
I got a new idea. This is the rope. There's a rope that's just like
wrapped around him.
Yeah.
So you like pull him up.
Yeah, you pull him up,
and then he just sets a number.
He sets
and you lower it.
You lower it down. least effort possible. Just
comes up. Maybe
he's
he
like,
smells the pie.
People wonder like
by accident.
People are like, was he awake when he raided your pie? They're like, I think he was.
He said a number.
He said something. They're like, oh,
it was accurate.
Yeah, right. I tasted it. It was a 6.3. It would be better, but I don't have a evenly balanced pie tin. So I'm faithful and not married to a blacksmith. Yeah, it's rough. Blacksmith's wife's pies are always rated highly.
Yep.
Ladies with the scarlet letters are always, their pies are always rated pretty well too.
Scarlet pie tins.
Yeah. Scarlet A out of their pie tin. See, I can't draw that on hers because clearly unbalanced.
Clearly unbalanced.
And she's clearly unmarried. Maybe hers has like a. Let's see what I can do here. I'll have like a U. Unmarried. Unmarriable.
Yeah.
It's like your unmarriable dowry. Get an unbalanced pie tin. That's it. Where to write the title? Do it over here, maybe. Come on, pen, just work a little longer.
I've noticed though that we came out here to draw the pirates who don't do anything.
Oh.
I guess you drew like the profession of pirates. Like this is just like an example of that whole profession.
Yeah, right? Like maybe there's like another.
But this is the only one that doesn't do anything. See, the problem with other pirates is you go to them and they like
there's
demand...
another You see that? There's another hammock on that tree over there.
But you go to other pirates and they demand to, eat a bite of pie before they rate it. But it's like if you're planning to give this pie to your beloved and you want to make sure it's good enough, you don't want someone who's gonna ruin the pie.
Yeah, right.
Then you have to make two pies.
Yeah.
You have to hope that the second pie is just as good as the first pie.
If you're the kind of lady who's like, I really would like a balanced pie tin, but the only way to win the heart of the blacksmith is, with my pies.
Yeah.
So that's the trick, right? Because you have to impress him with your pies in an unbalanced tin.
Yeah, you have to be like, imagine how good this would taste in a balanced pie.
Yeah, right? Like, if only I were married to a blacksmith.
then that said blacksmith could taste balanced pies
all the live long day. Wink.
And then he fills out the certificate of marriage.
I like to think that on this island, they're just get down on one knee and present them with a balanced pie tin. You know? Will you bake pies for me? Perfectly balanced pies for me forever? Can't not think of a name
that fits. Only what blacksmiths do? What do? Or is this like an island that every guy's a blacksmith?
I think it's just like the norm from history. It's like, everyone had unbalanced everything. Mm-hmm. Unless you're married to the guy who made that thing.
Yeah.
Like clogs. My shoes are so unbalanced. I'm always walking on my tiptoes or walking on my heels. Mm-hmm. If only I were married to a... And you have to impress the clog maker with your walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like imagine how good this walk would be.
How good I'd look if I was not falling constantly.
Yep. And then he gets on one knee and presents you
with a perfectly balanced pair of clogs.
Yep.
So it's a great structure for your island society because you can always tell if your wife is being faithful based on how balanced or unbalanced she is in every element of her life.
But what about those of us that are poor at our jobs?
Like if she comes to us with like a unbalanced drawing, we're like, "Don't worry, my dear, I'll present you with a perfectly balanced drawing." Oh wait, I can't. That kind of thing.
Yeah, like we get on one knee and show them our perfectly balanced drawings.
Show them this drawing,
and it's this, and then they're like,
I think there's like an exception for the artist. We marry her, or no one.
Yeah, I'm glad we live in the modern society.
Yeah. Honestly, the best gig in this island is the pirate. Mm-hmm. I didn't even spell pirate like I meant to. Pirates, you don't do it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly because the pen was like, it's going to be one shape. Some form of cursive.
Yeah. Today, it's a unique day where the pen messed up more for you than me.
Yeah.
Usually it's the opposite.
Happy with this drawing? I'm happy with the island society we've helped to structure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure my wife has a balanced pie tin that I purchased with a writ of...
You're not going to forge it yourself?
Incapable. Also, my wife doesn't look like that. Throwing that out there.
Yes. Fortunate for anyone in her life.
See you next time.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.